I want to talk to you about no personal guarantee business auto loans. If you have a business and you're trying to get a business auto loan, sometimes some lenders will want to ask you for a personal guarantee. But in today's conversation, I have great news for you. I want to share with you our top 10 no PG business auto loans. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So the first lender for no personal guarantee business auto loans is LendU. So, with LendU, this is, like, in our view, the best overall business auto loans with no personal guarantee. Why? Because, first of all, you have a diversity of lenders who are fighting for you. So LendU is not really a direct lender. So you basically have a constellation of lenders who are fighting for you. And all of them, they are okay with giving you a no personal guarantee business auto loan. And the cool thing is that you are able to get a no PG business auto loan real fast. We're talking about sometimes like a 2 to 3 days, which is really fast when it comes to a business auto loan, because for a business auto loan, unlike a regular auto loan, you have to go through some checks and verifications to make sure everything is fine. So, and the cool thing is with LendU, you have a pretty decent APR. I mean, the starting APR is around 7.5%, which is really great for a business auto loan, especially if you want a no PG business auto loan. Because see, when you ask for a no PG business auto loan, lenders tend to charge a little more when it comes to the APR, because they need to compensate for the extra risk they're taking by giving you a no personal guarantee business auto loan. And what we love about LendU is that you can get a maximum loan for up to $250,000, which means you can buy like a truck if you want to. You can buy a regular car, you can buy a truck, you can buy a lot of stuff through LendU. And so basically, LendU wants you to have a minimum credit score that starts your credit score must start around 550. Okay, it's a 550 in terms of revenue. LendU wants you to have at least $50,000 a year. So we're talking about gross income here. So if you're making $50,000 a year, that's about what? That's about $4,000 a month. So this is still decent anyway. If you have a regular business, quote unquote regular business, you should be able to pull in at least $4,000 a month. So, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. We are going to have a wonderful conversation. If you are looking for a no personal guarantee business auto loan, you might want to think about Balboa Capital. Balboa Capital, what we love about Balboa Capital, we love the fact that they're very consistent. Balboa Capital, they ain't playing games with you. They actually will go straight to the point. And the thing is that they'll offer you a no PG business auto loan real fast. We're talking about within 48 hours, you should be able to have a clear idea what the terms and conditions of their offer. And what we actually advise you to do first is that see if you can pre-qualify. See, Balboa Capital is really fast when it comes to no personal guarantee business auto loans, but it's better if you pre-qualify first, so you have a clear idea what they might offer you. Okay, in terms of the repayment window, in terms of the loan amount, in terms of the loan and the conditions also. Yeah, the conditions. So LendU is an alternative lender. LendU is a direct lender, not LendU. Balboa Capital, by the way. Balboa Capital is an alternative lender. It's not like a LendU, and we love the fact that Balboa Capital wants you to have a minimum credit score of around like 550. If you have 550 minimum, you are good to go with Balboa Capital. So we love that a lot. And the minimum revenue from Balboa Capital, $100,000. So if you're pulling in probably around $9,000 a month. Again, anytime I say revenue, I'm talking about gross revenue here. So this is before taxes, like top of the line revenue. So if you have $9,000, as long as it is $100,000 a year minimum, you are good to go with Balboa Capital. And so with Balboa Capital, you can be approved all the way to $500,000. So again, here potentially you can buy a truck. You can even buy 2 or 3 or 4 trucks anyway. So this is really great. So if you're looking for a great lender, Balboa Capital is there for you. We love the fact that they're really fast when it comes to approval. Also fantastic. And so with Balboa Capital, same day funding is available, and you have excellent customer reviews. This is just fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about no personal guarantee business auto loans, and I'm going to share with you 10 lenders who can take care of you. Not a problem. If you're looking for a no PG The third lender I want to share with you, who is really great also when it comes to no PG business auto loans, is Crest Capital. Now, Crest Capital is really great in terms of the speed of loan approval. With Crest Capital, you can be approved for a no PG business auto loan all the way to $500,000. So $500,000. This is great. And so the delta with Crest Capital is from $5,000 all the way to $500,000. Again, this is really great if you're looking for a no PG business auto lender. And Crest Capital has a particularity, which is that it has the fewest number of vehicle restrictions. So if you are looking for, see, the thing is, you can even get a used business, a used loan, let's say a used, you can buy a used auto for your business, not a problem. So all the lenders I'm talking to you about today, you can buy like used loans or new loan. I mean, you can buy a used car or a new car, not a problem. Okay, not a problem at all. So it's just that they might have some restrictions in terms of the mileage. So whatever is on the odometer, you just have to have like some lenders are saying, listen, we don't want to have more than 100,000 miles on the odometer or 250,000 miles. It's really about that, because a lender does not want to finance a car that is just like pretty close to being extinguished anyway, quote unquote extinguished. So it is what it is. And Crest Capital is an alternative lender. And so in terms of minimum credit score, 550, and you have to be in business for at least 2 years. So Crest Capital doesn't care too much about your credit score, but they do care about your operational history. So 2 years, this is what you want to be in business for. And the thing is, with Crest Capital, you can finance an older vehicle, a higher mileage vehicle, not a problem. This lender will take care of you when it comes to no personal guarantee business auto loans. And again, we love the fact that Crest Capital will work with you, and it will be very fast too. What we love about Crest Capital also is that they will assign to you a business, let's say a business auto loan advisor. So this will be your point of contact between like for any questions you have around Crest Capital and its underwriting process. You have to direct your questions to that person. Bank of America is another lender for no personal guarantee business auto loans. A lot of folks, when you talk about banks, they're like, oh no, this is impossible. Banks want to have PG. No. It's how you structure the loan application. See, the thing is, if you are trying to get a no PG business auto loan from Bank of America or any other bank for that matter, you want to start the conversation at a branch. You can't do this online and expect to have like a no PG business auto loan, because banks and credit unions for that matter, they are set up in a way that they want to have a PG because they're trying to cover their ass. They're really trying to protect their interest. It's all about mitigating risk. And so you're going to have to negotiate that with the Bank of America at a branch, and they will work with you, not a problem. We have done this for tens, if not hundreds of our clients. It's totally possible. You just have to explain to the bank your financial profile, your ability to repay the loan. Because see, why does the bank want to have why does the bank want to have a personal guarantee? Is because the bank wants to be paid. It wants to be repaid. Whatever they could give you in terms of loan, they want to be repaid. So if you are able to reassure the bank and to show, not just reassure that, not just talking, you have to be able to show through numbers that your business is in a great, not only has a great relationship with the bank, but also is in a great financial space to be able to repay the loan. The bank will have no problem. The bank will waive any idea of PG. So with the Bank of America, you have a great lender. You have the APR is very low, starts at around 4.29%. And Bank of America wants you to be in business for 2 years. If you're not in business for 2 years, it's still possible to negotiate a deal. But you're going to have, again, to talk, and you're going to have to show a business plan. You're going to have to also show that you have a great financial projections. Okay. And so what we love about the Bank of America is that you have ultra low interest rates. You have an excellent rewards program, and you have a long lending history. This is a national bank. This is a national behemoth in the financial space. So we're talking about you actually qualifying for a no personal guarantee business auto loan, no matter where you are at, no matter which states you're currently in. Okay, this is really fantastic. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about 10 no personal guarantee business auto loans fast approval. US Bank is another lender, is another bank that does a lot of stuff when it comes to no personal guarantee business auto loans. And the process here is sort of analogous to what I said to Bank of America. If you like, traditionally, US Bank will require they will require a personal guarantee. But if you want to get a no personal guarantee business auto loans, you're going to have to negotiate that at the branch. It is totally possible. They do it. They've been doing it for many, many years. And so they'll work with you, not a problem. But you're going to have to go to a branch and insist on having a no PG business auto loan. The thing here is that you need to show your ability to repay the loan, and you have to show that your business has great financials. Okay, like US Bank or Bank of America for that matter, or even Ally Bank, is not going to waive the PG requirements simply because you said so or you requested so. No, you have to prove. You need to back up. You need to back up your statements that, hey, listen, my business is doing financially great, and we believe that it will be great for us to have a no PG business auto loan. And so US Bank is great for pre-approval. So if you are trying to have a pre-approval for your business loan, your business auto loan with no personal guarantee, not a problem. You have like in terms of APR, the APR starts at 5.7%. So this is really great. US Bank has great customer service when it comes to no personal guarantee auto loans. You have a pre-approval for up to $500,000, and you have also vehicle loans up to $1 million. So again, technically, we're talking about you being theoretically in a position to buy a fleet of vehicles, not just one vehicle, a fleet of vehicles for your business. You have multiple vehicle loan options. Again, so the flexibility that the US Bank is instilling in the whole process is really fantastic. So we love this a lot. We love the fact that US Bank will work with all kinds of businesses that are located in its geography. Remember, US Bank is geo-restricted, so this is something to really consider. Another lender I want to share with you is Kane Capital. Now, first of all, I want to talk about SmartBiz. So SmartBiz first. SmartBiz is another lender that will work with you in terms of no personal guarantee business auto loans. And so think about SmartBiz as a lending marketplace. SmartBiz, unlike US Bank or Bank of America or Balboa Capital for that matter, is sort of similar to Lendio. So it is a lending marketplace. So you have a lot of players, you have a lot of lenders who are fighting for your business, who are fighting for your business auto loan. And so here you have a minimum credit score that goes that starts at 600, and so you have minimum revenue of $100,000 a year. You can basically get a no personal guarantee business auto loan through a lender that you found through SmartBiz. And the minimum time in business, in some cases, the lenders love to have at least 1 to 2 years. So this is really good. So you can get a business auto loan with no problem, with no personal guarantee. You also have another lender that I want to share with you is Kane Capital. So Kane Capital is also great. They do all kinds of equipment loans, including no personal guarantee business auto loans. So, it offers a fairly quick loan approval times within 24 hours. We have seen in our experience, sometimes they will give you within 18 hours, you have actually approval. This is kind of cool when you think about it. And so Kane Capital also accepts lower credit scores than the lenders that we actually talked about in today's conversation. Another lender I want to share with you is National Funding. So National Funding actually it's an alternative lender. It is not a lending marketplace. No, it is a direct lender. And so National Funding will work with you if you have a FICO score that starts at around 575. So if you are looking for a no personal guarantee business auto loan, National Funding will work with you. You have flexibility here. You have a lot of you love speed of approval as well. And even better, if you are a young business, you can still qualify through National Funding because there are requirements for operational history. Their minimum requirements is 6 months. So 6 months, with 6 months in business, you could qualify for a no personal guarantee business auto loan. So this is really great. In our view, for all intents and purposes, this is a fantastic proposition. I want to talk to you about another interesting lender, and this is Ally Bank. So Ally Bank is great for no personal guarantee business auto loans. And what we love about Ally Bank is that you don't have the geo restriction element here because Ally Bank is an online bank. So no matter where you are located in the country, you can still qualify even in Alaska and Hawaii. So because sometimes some of those lenders, they don't want to lend to residents of folks who are like they only want to lend to residents on the continental USA, not Alaska and Hawaii. But Ally Bank is really flexible, not a problem. So you can negotiate a no personal guarantee business auto loan through Ally Bank. They will actually fund you up to $250,000. This is really fantastic. And so interest rates starts at around 7%, and they'll work with you, not a problem. And what I want to say also is that Ally Bank will finance all kinds of business vehicles. So we're talking about single trucks, cargo vans, sprinter vans, sedans, like all kinds of business vehicles, not a problem at all. So this is really great when you think about Ally Bank. And we love the flexibility that this bank has too, though. We love that flexibility. And Ally Bank is pretty fast when it comes to approval. Another bank I want to share with you, of course, Capital One. So Capital One is great. Capital One is a traditional bank. You do have so what we love about Capital One is that it is a bank that is an online bank / geo restricted bank. So technically with Capital One, if you think of the bank as an online bank, you could qualify no matter where your business is located. So this is kind of cool. And the minimum time in business for Capital One is 2 years. And the minimum revenue around $100,000. You can get a no personal guarantee business auto loan with Capital One. You're going to have to call them. You're going to have to ask first. Okay. And so what we love about the Capital One is that they're really fast. Capital One is really fast. And so no matter the credit score you have, you can still qualify. So they actually, because you need to understand, normally business auto loans are like they have an attachment in terms of the personal guarantee. So, but if you want to waive that guarantee, you have to negotiate that. And again, as I said before, all the lenders are on this show, you need to prove your ability to repay the loan. If you can do that, if you can do this with satisfaction in a satisfactory manner, then you are going to be granted the no personal guarantee business auto loan stamp of approval, if you will. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just shared with you 10 no personal guarantee business auto loans. And so let me quickly do a recap here. Number 1, Lendu. Number 2, Balboa Capital. Number 3, Crest Capital. Number 4, Bank of America. Number 5, US Bank. Number 6, Smart Biz. Number 7, Can Capital. Number 8, National Funding. Number 9, Ally Bank. Number 10, last but not the least, you have Capital One. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.